Hey, it's Bubba. Of course, we ain't on vacation again. So man, look, I'm on vacation too. So I called my Bosshogg brothers to come through and chop it up with me. Man, what up with y'all, man?
Man, what's happening with y'all? What's happening with y'all?
Hey, so
roll over down.
Hey, so if you don't know, this is the Bosshogg brothers from St. James on the West Bank, the best bank. And I'm gonna let them introduce themselves and we're gonna get into the question. We're gonna start off with this guy here.
My name is Tony Cruz. All my partners call me Big T. I'm from Moonshine, Louisiana. You know, Big Dog Bosshogg.
Big Dog. Man, they call me Sheedy. My real name Rashid, but everybody call me Carlos, son.
I'm Dr. Frazier, CEO, known by Frazier. Bosshogg vet.
You running?
They call me Joey, you know what I'm saying? A couple of people call me old Jody, whatever, you know. But look, I'm with the fam right now, you hear me? You tell them boys out.
This is Uncle Bull, everybody knew me by that, you know. I'm out there 6. This the Bosshogg brothers and we rocking with Buddyvisions.
Well, you dig?
Hey, this is Uncle Fish Bone in the house. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it right. Fish Bone got the thing on the mic.
So man, how y'all doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. We're doing real good today.
Hey, I'm glad y'all came to the show, bro. Cause like it's been a long time coming, man. I talked to Frazier once before the cab closing, and I was like, man, I gotta get the bros on that. But we couldn't get a lot of, y'all schedule all the line. So like, I'm glad y'all came.
Hey, bro, we happy to be here, bro. We happy to be here.
We just been from here.
We made it happen.
Man, boy, look, Weenie told me, man, I'm on vacation. I said, bro, I got an interview to do. I said, man, since you want to send me a picture of all the glasses, so I told the boys, man, pull up with y'all glasses on. Pull up, man. On some Miami type stuff right now.
Hey, call me Miami TV. I want you on cut here.
Alright, so like we're gonna get straight to it. So like, let the people know why we started Bosshogg. Anybody wants?
What it stand for?
Oh yeah, you started with that. What did Bosshogg even stand for?
Bosshogg stand for Built on Self-Success, helping our generation grow.
Alright.
And it started because we want to help our generation grow, you know what I'm saying? We all come from the small town of Vacherie.
Yeah.
And we just always wanted to give back to our community and, teach kids that there's a lot of different routes than the routes that they're thinking of, you know what I'm saying?
Like what? What you mean?
Like, you don't have to be a football player, a rapper, stuff like that, a drug dealer, all that. There's a lot of different routes in life to take, you know what I'm saying?
To be successful.
To be successful.
And also to go off what my brother was saying, man, we never had nobody to really go off for either. So we was like, man, if 10 of us can get together and make something happen, like wonderful what we doing, that's what we did. We was like, man, if we had somebody our age that we can relate to tell us better or like to try to explain to us the rights and wrongs about life, then we probably would have listened before that. But that's our goal too.
Great. So just to piggyback on what you said, you just already told them my next question. So you got 10 members, right?
10 members.
Yeah. So like, is there men, women? How they go? Like, what are they?
We all men.
Oh, I got you.
All men.
So where are y'all from?
We all from Vacherie.
We all from the same.
Vacherie consists of 10 members, but
All from Vacherie, all St. James High graduates. That's what I'm saying. Trying to impact St. James Parish.
Gotcha.
We're trying to expand too, but
And we got people from up the road, down the road, back Vacherie, Magnolia. We all came together, you know what I'm saying?
all that.
All
That's
that.
good. And also like, these guys, I'm gonna say myself too, because I'm a Bosshogg member, but I just wanted to show them love and come on the show. We don't have like a high lifestyle. We all got a regular job, operators, millwright, whatever, in the plant and not in the plant, whatever. But we just want to show the kids like, you don't have to be famous to give back, right? And this whole podcast right here is to show them like who these guys really are. So like, they all know you from like, giving back and everything like that, which we're gonna go into. Let them know something that they don't know about Big T.
All right, let me explain to you about myself. My name is Tony Cruz again, Big T, like they say. But hey, I love to work out. That's my thing. That's what I do in my all time. I like to work out and get right, and eat right, and hey, that's my thing. That's what I like to do.
Shit. I'm Sheedy, like I said once before. I have one kid, my little boy named Raiden. That's what I do in my off time. Try to spend as much time I can with him because I don't want to be helping the community and let him go in on the wrong path. So it's all about being a father, man. That's my biggest thing.
I'm Frazier, You know, I love giving back to the community, and I love doing positive things, you know, and I love being around positive people. And, you know, Bosshogg brothers, we positive, and, you know, I like the things we're doing together. That's all I got.
It's all about keeping it real.
Well, I'm Joe, you know, what I like to do, I just like to be around good people, you know what I'm saying?
Good
Good
vibe.
vibe, I love good vibe. I like to be around my family, I'm a family guy, you know. I moved from Vassar, I live in Prairieville now, you know. Most of us did move from St. James, Vassar, and most of us do live on this side of the river, but we still like to be back on our side in St. James to give back, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just a family guy, you know what I'm saying?
I'm Uncle Bud once again. Out that 6, y'all know that. I'm the laid back one, you know what I'm saying? I be chilling, low key, but I enjoy doing this Bosshogg stuff, you know, it means a lot to me, and I just want to continue doing it.
All right. So since we got a little bit deeper to each and every one of them, so like tell the viewers and the listeners like what kind of impact has this organization brought to the community?
As far as the community, I mean, we've done a lot. We've done mentorship, we've done scholarships.
So don't just ease over that. Like, what you mean, like mentoring? Like who you mentor? Like
As far as we've done mentoring at St. James High School and Vassar Elementary, from all grade levels, and we've impacted a lot of kids. You know, this past summer we did a backpack giveaway with 750 plus backpacks to each kid from kindergarten to 6th grade. All of them got a Bosshogg school supply bag full of supplies. You know.
was it like one school? Or how many schools there was?
On the west bank of St. James.
So how many schools there was?
That was 3 schools.
Man, so these guys did 3 schools, over 750 backpacks. And I'm gonna say it again, ain't none of us famous. All of us got 9 to 5 job or shift work, whatever you want to call it. So I just want to make sure we talk about that, you know what I'm saying? And just don't skip over that like that's a little thing. Like we just get 1 or 2 bags. Nah, almost over 750 bags. So like, and the people you mentor, you say you did what schools again? The high school in the 6th ward. And what else you do?
Well, also we give a scholarship every year for $1,000 at St. James High School to a student. It doesn't have to be a top A+ student. It's a student that writes a good paragraph and meets the curriculum of what we have. You know what I'm saying? So it's $1,000 each year. This is our 3rd. We did it for 3 years. This is gonna be our 4th year in 2020. So that's $4,000 for average Joes, you know, who not, you know what I'm saying, not
Rich and famous.
Right.
Man, if you can't give a clap for that, man, something's wrong. Man. That's big up, man. That's big up, man. So like, starting this, how did y'all even start it? Like, what made y'all even want to do this?
So I can say, man, we was in college, you know, going to the technical school in college, and maybe it was about 3 or 4 of us, and we just decided, you know, once we graduate, you know what I'm saying, we felt like we wanted to put back into our community. You know, once we start making a little money, we wanted to put back into our community, and it happened. We all graduated, we got together one day, and we were like, you know what, let's do something. Let's do it. Bosshogg, let's do it.
That's good. That's good. Because how hard it is to balance like life and basically giving back. Because think about it, all y'all work and y'all still trying to give back. It's not like the famous like they already made the money. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go work for your money.
Right.
So like, and I got another question with that. So how did y'all even gain money to give back scholarships and stuff like that?
Well, first we started off selling T-shirts. That was our revenue of bringing in money, trying to give back to the community. We also
T-shirts like what?
Bosshogg T-shirts. T-shirts like what we have on. I have this one. Tony have this jersey, and Joe got another design that we have with Bosshogg. Well, we have like maybe 5 or 6 designs. We currently not selling T-shirts, but we're gonna get right back to it. We just had a couple of delays, but we trying to do the best we can with that part. But as far as giving back, man, it was just always in us. It just something that sparked in us that showed that we needed to give back to the community, because as we were growing up, we didn't have that, so we were just looking for something, a big brother figure that we didn't have to give to these younger kids that we seen going on their own paths or whatever. So it was just a plus of us just trying to get together and just make a difference in the community, should I say.
Right, and we also, we didn't raise money in other different ways too, besides the T-shirts. Just anything any kind of source of revenue,
The famous hamburger.
to hamburgers, anything to get us to get some money to put out, we put it out, you know. So I mean, we got a lot of grind in us.
So since you got a lot of kids, and I guess adults too that look up to you, what's some advice, you know, knowing that you're a well-established group on the West Bank, what's some advice for kids you would give, just knowing what they're going through right now?
Some advice I would give to kids: just whatever you want to do, stay focused and
Never give up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
that's the main thing.
if you put your time in and you put your all in it, it's gonna manifest, you know. And I learned that personally just by me, you know, just putting my time in doing something that I want to do, even when somebody say I don't want to do it,
Right.
or even when somebody don't believe in what I want to do. If I put my time in to do it, it's gonna manifest. So I mean, that's what I would say to a kid, no matter what. Even if your daddy don't tell you that's something you should do, if that's what you want to do,
Stay loyal to
man,
yourself.
stay loyal to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's gonna manifest and it gonna come out. You know.
Because they might not, the people that you're telling it to might not see your vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just like Buddyvisions, man. Nobody probably seen the vision.
Right.
The Buddy seen it, so we made it happen.
Exactly.
Same thing. So what other advice, besides I got yours, what other advice you would give to a kid?
I would tell a kid to, if they have a question about anything, just ask, because you never know. Because like I can speak for myself. I went to college, but I never really had somebody to like who really went through that and like really did that. So like I can really like, you know, say like that, stuff like that would be helpful for anybody who never thought about, like don't know what they want to go to school for or need help with that aspect of life too, because they got people who've been there and done that, and you can just don't be afraid to ask. Even if you're stuck and lost, you still can find somebody who's been there and done that to help you out.
True.
It go a long way.
Anybody got one more to add to that?
I mean, I can say something. Whatever you put into the world, it's gonna come back for us.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you put goodness into the world, you're gonna get goodness back. When you do something bad, something that you feel like ain't right, I mean, it's gonna come back to you. So be positive. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, be positive. Do good works. You know what I'm saying? That's the advice I got.
The advice I got is always chase your dream. Don't never give up. You could tell your dreams to 1,000 people, but only you know what it takes to get there. Just keep chasing your dreams and never give up.
I like that. So like I know a lot of people give like donations and stuff like that. So are y'all a non-profit?
No, we're not a non-profit. We're a partnership because eventually we want to invest, you know, and make some money also, and at the same time give back to the community, you know. So that's why we decided not to be a non-profit, just because we wanted, because we all work in the plant, and we all want to work for ourselves eventually, you know. As far as the plant, it's cool. It's a good way of living. It's a good way of life. But we just wanna be self-sufficient, you know.
Right,
and
right.
they got people all over the world making money in different ways, and we want to do the same.
Right.
You know?
Right. I like that. So like, what's another thing, Bosshogg, but I guess what's some up and coming project that y'all working on?
Some up and coming projects we got. First of all, we got our scholarship that we do every year. We have another. We got a website that we dropped today called Bosshogg, as www.bosshoggbrothers.bros.com, and some of our upcoming events are posted on the website, along with our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, which you can keep up with us with, doing things in the community, such as.
Next month we got a big event coming up. We're gonna be giving out shoes, clothes, hygiene products, all that in New Orleans, like under the bridge to the homeless and the people in need.
Nah, that's dope, bro. That's dope because y'all taking it from y'all parish, which is St. James, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it all the way to New Orleans, under the bridge. 'Cause that's, you know, as we travel a lot, you know, go to different places, we see these people, right? And it's just, but they get cold, and it's like, why do y'all want to get people under the bridge though?
We feel they need it, bro.
That's
They
good.
need it,
That's
man.
good. That's good. I like that one. So like, if kids watching this now, if people is watching, how do people even get into y'all group? Like, how do people be a part of it?
I mean, the board consists of the 10 members that's in the group. But if you feel like you want to be a Bosshogg, just come holler at us. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're a hog, you are a hog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is a Bosshogg if that's what they want to be. But you know, the group consists of 10 of us.
Gotcha. So like for like the kids wise, like the kid, do y'all have like a junior Bosshogg or the kid you just mentor the kid? How that go?
mean, we got a few guys that we work with, you know, a few junior Bosshogg that been with us since we started this. You know?
Okay.
You know, one of them in particular is my little brother. You know, we got She brother. You know, Chance, of course, who was a member. You know, but you know, we got a few other guys, but we also got guys that we mentor, and you know, just like what Bull said with the older people, whoever wants to be a part, you're a part. You know, if you want to come to the event, come join the event. If you're a kid, you want to be a part, just let us know, and we'll incorporate you into the event. So it's no formal invite, you know.
Right.
Basically, if you want to be a part, you're a part. You know what I'm saying?
And actually in 2020, we're gonna try to establish something for, you know, people who want. The 10 people that was here is the original members, and that's the board.
Right.
But we're gonna try to come up with something where we can, you know, have people that have some ownership of Bosshogg Brothers and some sort. We don't have that figured out right now, but I mean, we're gonna try to, for people who want to be a part of Bosshogg, to be a part. That way we can expand, because I mean, there's strength in numbers. You know, the more you have, you know, the more you can do. You know, so I mean, I feel once we come up with something that we can have people a part of it, you know, I feel it'd be more value too. You know,
Right.
but I look at anybody who buy a shirt from us,
You're
a part of Bosshogg. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know people who buy shirts from us, they want a more bigger ownership of Bosshogg. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta do that as a whole, and once we figure that out, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna offer that to people who want to be a part.
I like that. Man, one of the quotes I read today was like, if you want to go somewhere, just go by yourself. If you want to go in a group and do it, I forgot how it goes. Like, if you want to do something small, you go by yourself. If you want to do something in numbers, you go with a group that's like-minded, and y'all gonna accomplish that goal as long as you're like-minded.
Right.
And with this group right here, that's what I see a lot of. Like, yeah, we have our battles and difficulties like that, but who don't? Because if you don't, that means everybody on the same, you know, thinking the same. It's 10 individuals, right? A lot, have like 4 of them just missing, but we all on the same goal, just to give back and help the community. And that's why I wanted people to see that, because we've been supposed to get these guys on the show, but like I said, 10 individuals, man, it's hard to get everybody's schedules plus Black plus we on the show.
Right.
But before this year over, I made sure I had get them boys on the show. What's a couple of goals y'all got for 2020 that's not gonna give away too much? Let's give the audience a little tease, you know?
Right.
Well, I got one goal. Actually, I got a few goals.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? We looking to develop more business relationships. That's one thing.
All right.
Another thing we're looking to do is establish a way, you know, to expand our resources. You know, we want people to, you know, we want to communicate with people, different people. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know,
State to state, city to city.
state to state, city to city. You know, and we want to help sponsor more events. That's another thing.
Right.
You know, that's just 3 things. You know, it's a lot more we want to do, but that's just 3, you know, basic things that we want to do.
Right.
Yeah, they don't want to give you too much. All right, I like that. So with that being said, any closing remarks that y'all got or y'all want to say?
Just be true to yourself.
I like that.
Be loyal.
I like that. Yeah, that's it?
That's all I got.
Hey, GGBU. Hey, it's Bubba, man. We're going to go back on vacation with this other vacation, man. I'm going to holler at y'all later.
We low
We out.
baby.